And we're 1 minute into this. I'm shooting 0 online and 0 comments. Bizarre. More multicam black micro rigs. Ghost boot bags. That's what that looks like, ghost boot bags. Raid, maybe boot bags. Gray boot bags. What do you think those are going to be? What are these shaping up to be? Lots of toiletry bags. Woodland day packs is what those are going to be. Arkansas Infidel, what's up, buddy? Corey, what's up? Landfill, what's going on? Travis, what's up? Jason, how are you? 12-foot tall Jack Skeleton, that's cool. LW Jax, Easy K. Byron Roberts, Brad Barr, what's up? Carter Lee, how are you? Will I sell on Amazon? No, I intend not to sell on Amazon. No, Amazon's too mamby-pamby. We actually had like Amazon Pay, and it was a fucking nightmare compared to everything else we did. No, I don't need to put my stuff on Amazon, and I have more business than we can handle. What's going on? Dante, what's up? On most. Jose, what's going on? Chapman, how are you? Isaac Barrett, Jonathan Cam. Jeeps and Beer, do you have your stuff on Amazon? Just got your night vision case right on. Ripstop? No, that's 1,000 denier right there. Eagle, what's up, buddy? How are you? Mark Trammell, what's going on? Yeah, it's bright, Jason. It actually makes the room glow green. See the green on the ceiling? It does it when we put pink out there, orange. Ordered a bifold wallet. What color, man? I built a bifold today, multicam black, royal blue. I meant to get back to you. A lot of times I'll just be scrolling through shit and I'm not where I can answer. My hands will be dirty, or I'll be someplace where I don't have the answer to it. And I get hundreds of private messages. So a lot of times too, guys will private, I'll wake up in the morning and 20 dudes will have sent me private messages. And if I look at the first one, as soon as I forward it, it bumps the other 19 down and I don't have a notification anymore. So a lot of times if your shit goes unanswered and it's important, just send it, reply back. But if it's just something you forwarded me, I usually don't look at a lot of them. The shirt, yeah, I forgot about the shirt. I don't even have my shirt on. Hold on, let me change here. I usually do put my shirt on. It's easier to show you guys that way. Entitled To Nothing, Earn Everything. Large mesh pockets attached to the pack, right on. Love Day, what's up? Jeeps and Beer, man. Do you have your product on Amazon? Do you have product? Those are mountain packs. What's going on? The reaction video is on point. Good. I wasn't. I didn't know that went live. I'll have to look and see what the comment reactions are. If there's not a lot of comments on there, we won't do another one of them. It's a trip. People are inherent. They're just lazy. Like, we'll stop doing something, and I'll get a ton of emails from people like, "Oh man, why'd you stop doing this?" But when you look at the videos we stopped doing, there's no comments on them. Warriors for Peace. What's up? Watching all the member episodes, right on. So go join now. Become a member now. There's a ton of content behind the member wall. Hope it becomes a series. Cool to see the video. Watch 10 years. Yeah, man, that was a trip, wasn't it? The very first breakfast video we had done. Vance, what's up? You were the first to comment, right on. I'll check it out. Order multicam black for the wallet, but put in the notes whatever colors in stock. Right on. I have a bunch of multicam black parts already made. We sew them up. I'm the only one that makes those wallets. I sew them up in black, and then we add color to them. But I saw I have only a multicam one, but it won't take shit to finish a multicam black. Get out of there. How you can find the rest of the Points Red podcast videos, episode 23, and haven't been able to find the rest. That makes no sense. I don't know. It should be there in that playlist. You have to be a $10 member. Are you a $10 member? Can't wait to snag a multicam black. Are they not online already? Are the multicam black AKM4 micros not online?
I thought they were.
Dude's saying he can't wait to order one. He said he can't wait to order one. This cat is looking for this piece of paper. Just go to the membership. American Prepper, thanks, man. Bear doesn't deploy until there's an accident. Yeah, buddy. The AKM4 micros are online for multicam black. You can order one tonight. It will ship to you tomorrow morning. You'll be able to stand naked in front of the mirror in the bathroom and look at yourself in your brand new micro rig. Homestead, what's up, buddy? Chuck. Bruce, Bear doesn't deploy until there's an actual issue. Did somebody ask about that, or you're just making a statement? American Prepper. That's a cool handle for YouTube. I don't care if he's over there with the possum.
Well, the possum's freaking out.
The possum looks like he's asleep.
Hissing and spitting and shit.
They'll work it out. He's gonna have to teach. He's gonna have to teach the possum the ways of the shop. Always stand naked with your cobweb on. Question for chat, not John, and also off subject. Someone in here teach me how to mention in chat. Everyone does it and can't figure it out on iPhone. Someone in here teach me how to mention in chat. Are we keeping the possum? We've had the possum. The possum's never even seen outside. There was a dead possum out there, and it stunk really bad. So when I went to move it, it's weird that the dog didn't eat it. When I went to move it, there were 3 baby possums, and I picked 2 up, and the third one got in the woodpile. We had the cage, but the cage, I didn't secure it like with so one of the cats, when the cat jumped on, well, the top of the cage caved in. So they've been out inside here. We assumed that they were just outside and got out the door. But the other night, the cats found one of them. So this whole time, 6 months, this thing's been living in the shop. I can't imagine what it's been drinking, where it's been getting water from. I cannot mention in chat either. Retarded, although it may be an iPhone. For your boy the possum. Cats and possums. My cat is gonna give that butt pack I ordered one hell of an inspection. Is the red M-cab option completely red, or is that black with red trim? No, let's go look. Okay, what was the question here? Is the red M-cab option completely red? No. Right now I have black with red, and I have multicam black with red. I do not have any of the red ones. But the red ones are red with black trim for the most part, just kind of opposite of that. If you want one though, you should grab, we don't run these things very often. These 3 have sat here a long time. We probably won't make more of them, at least not anytime soon this year. So if you want one, black red or multicam black red. Haven't looked into it very deeply yet, but is the difference between stacked micro and regular micro yeah, it's a pretty, if you look on the website, you will see all the differences. One has a utility, one has dedicated med. Okay, I think we're back on. A lot of questions on the war bag. Did you tell guys that'll hold 24 mag war bag? Man, people lose their shit over that. DJ Guzman, what's up? Dante, what's up? Free shipping on the possum. Did you see Risky pointed out some unusual similarities between the Florida shooter boomstick and previous? No, I didn't see that, but is it surprising? Who do you think painted the swastika? So do we know anything about the dude, right? Have we looked at his social media, and there's all kinds of like white power shit out there? Because they keep seeing, is he even white? I haven't seen any photos of the dude. They keep saying white supremacist shot 3 black dudes. Were there any white people in the building, or did he just walk in and shot some people and the only people in the building were black? Did he have a history there? He went there and some shit had happened in the past. Who put the swastikas on the gun? They say the gun was covered in swastikas, right? Who put those on there? The guy that handed him the gun, the FBI agent? 56 mag super war kit. Asian, mostly white man. Was he really Asian? Is that no bullshit? Secret Asian man. They released the manifesto immediately, but can't get the trans. Yeah, they're not going to. She had a relationship with the dean of the school. You're going to find out that there is some shit between her and him. Will we resize Cobra belts? Yes. If you need it in a hurry and you need a turnaround on that thing, like we're doing everything we can. You're not going to get really good service on a belt resize. You will get a new belt faster. If you need a belt, order a low profile EDC belt. We build them and ship them the same week. Anything else, I don't have a timeline on them right now. I'm sure, and if you need something fast, I'm sure you can find a company that'll get it to you fast, but it's not going to be like our belt. Asian white supremacy. Is that real? Verified? Like the dude's a Asian dude? The sheriff, who I know personally and is a solid dude, said this guy hated everyone, left, right, anybody. Also said the gun wasn't. Oh, yeah, I saw his interview. Black guy, right? Black dude. Said the guns aren't the problem. Mental health is the problem. I saw that. People from Spanish-speaking countries can also be, yeah. That's where a lot of the Germans went. Spanish-speaking countries. Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? Were you working over there, or were you just having fun over there? Working, right on. Beautiful views, man. We are cutting more, or did cut more, woodland butt packs today. Nope, we're cutting more right now. Woodland butt packs, right here. If you couldn't afford any gym equipment, what workouts would you do to stay in shape? Feed bags, man. Feed bags. Put 50 pounds of gravel, sand, corn into sandbags and just lift those. You can make handles or grips if you want to. You could buy a gym workout sandbag type deal. You could also just not fill one all the way and then use phalangeal strength. Just do functional fitness shit, man. Body weight stuff. There's a ton of dudes in prison that are hard as can be, and they don't even have any weights, a lot of them. One day we're going to find out these shooters had their heads sniffed by a creature. What you're probably going to find out is that they were part of the MK Ultra stuff. Do you know Manson was MK Ultra? Charles Manson. Do you know the Unabomber was MK Ultra? Yeah, Farm Fit. Waiting on one of those M81 butt packs. Good to know. Well, find your confirmation email and hit reply, so that I have it in the top of my emails, and I'll make sure that we have you batched in. I take it you are not the guy that ordered one this morning or yesterday. We put one online for him to order. Just goes to parks and uses equipment for calisthenics, free workout. Yeah, but then you got to go to a park though. And if we have to go someplace to do it, there's oftentimes we can find many excuses not to do it. What's MK Ultra? Just type it in, man. Type it in YouTube. Man, even Joe Rogan's talked about MK Ultra a bunch of times. President Merck. Oh, you are that guy. Well, you're the reason we cut him. MK Ultra, MK Naomi. I'm not familiar with that. Is that real, or are you being funny? COVID made you switch to building a home gym? Pippinize, what up? When I moved from the farm to the city to play college ball in the 70s, I was way ahead on strength from, oh yeah, man. Functional fitness. Yeah, go get a sledgehammer, a wood blaster, and a splitting maul. Cut wood, hand cut wood if you need to. Move those big heavy rounds. You got a supervisor position at BMW. Good for you, man. Nice. You use a Core Essentials. How heavy is it? I don't know. I've never felt a Core Essentials belt. Different methods from got it, so that not LSD and other stuff. I mean, that never stopped though. Yeah, Oswald was MK Ultra. It was they were trying to make assassins. They were trying to be able to manipulate and control people. They even had prostitutes take their Johns and dose them and try to convert them to spies and things. The government, the CIA was doing it. Really appreciate meeting the members. Free uploads on YouTube. Great content during the work to consider. Right on, man. I think there's something of value in all of those. I think there's something actionable for most people. Been at Dodge dealership 20. I got a buddy that's the head sales guy for Porsche. Not like the head sales guy at his dealership, like the head sales guy for Porsche. Core Essential heaviest tactical belt is okay, not as stiff as SOE Low Pro. We have recontact meeting tomorrow for my job. Recontact, what is that? And I'm off the contact committee for the employees and have to meet with the company. Contract, got it. Toy Town, man. If your other belt is working fine, I wouldn't tell you to go buy one of our belts. Just wear that thing till you wear it out. If you're happy with it. People put our belts on, and they're like, I didn't know I needed a different belt. Like, I had no idea. Like, they've just been wearing, a Walmart belt even. And they're like, man, I had no idea. Schools would make kids be active. Now the monkey bars are a safety hazard. Yeah. We used to put them out in the sunlight. We used to have them run around for 15 to 30 minutes 3 times a day. We didn't have ADD. ADHD. You didn't have none of that shit. When did autism come? Does anybody remember an autistic kid at school in the 80s? You barely saw it in the 90s. If you look at the rates of autism, it didn't exist back then. My belts changed your life. John, are you able to input and manage inventory on Shopify from? Yeah, we are. Yep. What do you think of T-Rex arms? Any thoughts? Not meaning their sped up shooting videos, but their gear. I haven't seen any of their gear. I've never seen any of it. I've never handled any of it. Lenny, what's up, buddy? Started in the 90s, yeah. Ran a Core Essentials for 2 years, falling apart. What's it falling apart? Like where? Like the stitching coming out, or the don't they have like a ratchet system or something on that thing? Is what's failing on it? Even your breakfast videos added value, made me realize I would have abs if I wasn't fat. Me too, buddy. Me too. What do I think the realistic lifespan on elastic is? I don't know. I mean, we've got elastic on shit that's been out there 20, 30 years right now. I think it's I think if you take it and put it in the trunk of your car, it's going to not last as long. And you never know what people's body chemistry is going to do either. I mean, we've seen guys where Cobra buckles are literally like flaking off in sheets off the aluminum because people have toxic bodies, like their body just reacts with different metals and shit. So you don't really know. I mean, I have elastic on gear sitting in bags here that's over 20, 30 years old right now. Wise Core Essential belt wrote out at the seam after 3 years. I wonder why. Stitching along the sides of it is falling apart. They have an inner plastic liner. To their credit, it's only falling apart where the phone holster. Got it. So it's just cutting through the layers of the fibers of the webbing and exposing the stitching probably. I use mill issue rigger until bought SOE, kicks the shit out of issue welch right on. Guys, they said killed Kennedy was also MK Ultra. Yes, one of the 2 guys that killed Kennedy. Got the Core 4-pound belt, decent. I ordered a rigger's belt right on. Graduated HF high school in '92. Never heard of that crap back then. Right. I mean, there was kids around. You're like, oh, that kid's retarded. But I mean, you never saw I had never heard the word autistic until, I don't know, the 2000s probably. And do you know how many autistic kids actually become verbal when you change their water and you take away grains? Like if you look up something called grain brain, there's like real studies to that. There's real studies where kids have been completely unverbal and like just become normal kids with the change of diet and some change of some water. Low pro belt is cheaper than the Core belts and lasts longer. Cool. Just got my T tested and will likely need to get on supplement. What is the stuff you recommend? Can't remember for the life. Evan Roach, are we talking about testosterone? You just had your testosterone tested and you want to get on supplements? Yeah, the supplement you want to get on is testosterone. There's all kinds of bullshit that motherfuckers are going to tell you. Oh, if you buy this product, it'll raise your test level. Not enough to make a fucking difference in the mirror. And if it does, it's the placebo effect that you did it. Most of these influencers out there pushing these pills, they're also on testosterone. Some of the biggest dudes out there pushing pills to raise your testosterone level are also on. I've had conversations one-on-one with them. They gave me a list. They're taking more shit than I'm taking. Yeah, testosterone. Yeah, they're going to offer you a nanthetacypinate. You're going to want HCG with it. They're probably going to discuss Nolvadex or Clomid or a couple of other things. A lot of places that give you testosterone, like if the testosterone place wants to give you a shot once a month, don't even call them back. A shot once a month will fuck you up. It'll raise your testosterone level, and then your level will crash. It's going to also raise your estrogen. If they give you a shot every 2 weeks, don't go to that place either. You want a shot every week? Ideally, you're going to take that shot, and ideally you take that same shot twice a week, but take it and divide it. So if it's 200 ml, you want it twice a week. It's called pinning, right? When you inject, it's called pinning. And I take an injection every other day. Not because I'm taking more dosage per week. It's because I break it up into 4 shots per week, and I am very stable. That way I don't have spikes in estrogen level. Like I don't have to run Clomid or Novadex or anything for estrogen. Oh yeah, if you're going through the VA, they're not going to dose it correctly, buddy. And I know you want to use the VA because it's going to be included and you don't have to pay a fee for it. But your performance, your life would be so much better if you just went and paid someplace $250 a month and got it done correctly. Just the motivation and the level at which you operate. If you can't make an extra $250 a month from the performance enhancement, then you can't be helped. Zombie colas. Totally buy the Tiger Stripe rig. No, we're not selling Tiger Stripe, guys. That rig in that video, we're giving it away to a Patreon member. The Patreon member will get to choose if he wants Tiger Stripe or if he wants Woodland. Stopped all extra supplements. Cut out all processed food. T went up. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Drink clean filtered water. Remove bromine, chlorine, all of that, right? It's all an endocrine system disruptor. It will block your iodine. Yeah, hear what the VA has to say. Find a good clinic in your area. If you can't find somebody you're happy with, I'll give you the name of the place we use. They have clinics all across the United States. I don't like, and guys, we have this conversation all the time, right? If you're on these videos every night, this comes up several times a week. And as much as I talk about this, you would think that I'm financially incentivized to do so. I am not. We pay for all of our stuff. I don't get any money from the company. It just works. Can you inject yourself? Yeah. And guys, you don't have to use an 1.5 inch, 20 gauge needle or 18 gauge needle anymore. You are going to inject with a needle that is so fine when you're going to put it in your belly fat or your love handles. You're not going to feel it. You're not going to know when it goes in. No better water than reverse osmosis. Right on. Kangen water. Check out Kangen. I'm not telling you to go buy a Kangen water machine, but it will change your life. Don't suicide me, bro. For on a budget faucet filter, house filter, get a Berkey filter, guys. I have one sitting in there. It's got 6 filters in it. Yeah, your girl will pay for the rest. Optimize you, yep. Yeah, more even dosage, exactly. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Have you tried cocaine? I've not tried cocaine. I've never smoked weed either. Risky, what's up, man? The video's reminding me to order a new wallet. What do you want, buddy? What you want? What in the world is going on over in Hawaii? And what's up with all the stuff with lasers hitting blue things? I'm not talking about in Hawaii. There are a ton of videos with guys with lasers hitting different color shit and it's not affecting blue stuff. Is that all bullshit? Is that Chat GPT or is that real? What's up with the FEMA blue tarp program? Well, I'm not talking about in Hawaii. There actually appears to be a blue tarp program through FEMA. If you're not familiar with it, you guys should look it up. What's up with the fences? What's up with the Marine Corps got in a shootout with FEMA? There's a ton of that going around. And maybe it's complete horseshit, but there sure seems to be a lot of it going around. They said they came up on a mass grave. They were burying hundreds of people. And there's a lot of people speculating that that's what these fences are on, going up around Hawaii there in Maui. Now, when you read the comments, there's a bunch of people that say that's just common for a construction zone. FEMA has gun. Well, somebody with FEMA has guns. I mean, some FEMA has had guns. Just a fair cut of the tens of billions that have been made off of myself and my story during the last decade. 10% for the big guy. Just ordered another wallet. I got you, bro. The daily risky reports. Yeah, they're easy to listen to, too. And the algorithm is working for him because they pop up in my feed every day. I started supplementing iodine, noticed a big difference in natural energy. Yeah, your body doesn't, like chlorine and bromine and all the shit, fluoride, they block your body's uptake. So it disrupts your endocrine system, which has to do with your energy. Testosterone, IM or subcutaneous, any difference? So for testosterone, I inject intermuscular. I notice a difference. I'm also using cypionate propionate, which crosses the blood-brain barrier. You are going to use enanthate or cypionate. One stays in your system longer than the other. Your body doesn't metabolize enanthate as fast. I would tell you to start out just in your belly fat. And if you're not getting the results you want, then move. You're going to use a bigger needle and you're going to inject into, intermuscular. A lot of guys do it, right above the glute. You can do it in your delts. You can put it in your back if your chick will do it for you. Right into your lat. There's a ton of ways to do it. Lahaina's bad enough. Look at what's going on in Kauai. What's going on in Kauai? The dog manslayer. I've literally been subscribed to John for the better part of a decade. Ordered my current wallet about 6 years ago from him. Thanks, man. When you coming out here? You coming out here for SRF? Self-Reliance Festival. It'll be a good time. I don't know if Mike Shelby's coming out this time from Forward Observer. Vince Vega, what's up? 1,300 people give or take are missing. Yeah, where are the parents screaming? That's my speculation. That's what I've said. I've said that from the third day I've been saying that.
Yeah, maybe that's who they were burying.
I'll be there. Dad's teaching Chase right on. Fatty parts are sub-Q. 1/2 to 5/8 needle. Yeah, you're gonna use an insulin needle. You don't even know. You don't even know. Usually you don't even feel it. You can look right at it and not even feel it. We use Optimize U. They provide all your needles, all your alcohol wipes, everything. Everything. And if you can't get to one of their offices, you can just go to LabCorp. And no matter who you use, here's a key, right? If you go to a place that's talking testosterone replacement therapy, and they only give you one testosterone number, you don't have the right place. There's 2 testosterone. There's free and there's overall. And if the place is only giving you one number, you're dealing with a place that you should not be dealing with. There's good profit on this, just like Botox. That's why all of these mainstream, all these general practicing providers have jumped on to TRT. That's why they're providing it, because they make money off the insurance companies. The next mask will be epic, right on. They're tearing into burial grounds next to construction sites. Big stink going on all. So old school burial grounds, like indigenous persons. Where are all these parents of all these kids that are missing? If your grown-ass son went missing, not even children, right? If your son, who is an adult, went missing, we'd be all over the place screaming and yelling looking for those kids. Working water testing for labs. It takes 48 hours with UV and methanol injection to get stable organic carbon reading. That's if we use tap water. Kids are vaccinated. So you think they expired? Any extra small mesh pockets, compact tear off, IFAX available? I don't know. You're gonna need a lot more rubber ducks for SRF. Got shipping info on your visor cover, right on. SOE Risky Crisky mask collab. I'll wear one. I have a Louis Vuitton one. Extra small. I got multicam. No, I have Woodland extra smalls, mesh pockets. And compact tear offs, I see Tropic, Royal Blue, or Coyote. Still collect Strider? Yeah, I got a bunch of Striders, man. I haven't bought any Striders. We do 2 collaborations with Strider typically a year, so those are the most recent Striders that I have. I had one in my pocket yesterday. Cigar pouches? Yeah, we got cigar pouches. The possum, we're keeping it as a pet. He is currently captive. I'm not sure that we're agreeing that he's a pet, though. Cigar cases. What are these? Nope, that's injectable. Cigar cases. Multicam black red, multicam black blue, black blue. There's some Typhon colors in there. I just realized that you couldn't see what I was talking about. When you mentioned MSR Myox the other day, had one in Boy Scouts. Tried to buy more, couldn't find new ones for sale. I did find one-offs on rechargeable batteries called H2Go Purifier. So look up MSR Myox on eBay. There's a ton of them. The Marine Corps had them on contract, issued them. I looked. It's probably been a year since I looked, but there was a lot of them available. But that's good info. So you found something similar. Or like a Attack Possum shirt, maybe. Like a possum with like Molly panel saddlebags or something. Do like a cool canine artwork, but with a possum. Possum clipped into a dude, you know, under canopy. Laser on his head. He is snitching while they torture me with microwaves. I don't know what we're talking about. You need something for bolt action? Tony, what are you talking about? We built gear for all of the Marine Corps 8541, all the stay platoons. We built gear for all kinds of sniper stuff. We do cards for rifle ammo cards that Velcro in place. We do folding rifle ammo pouches. We do sand socks for, you know, like rear stock bags. Beastmaster had 2 attack paws. Nah, he had ferrets, man. He had ferrets. I used to watch that show. I watched the movie and the TV show when I was a kid. Have the Molly panel coming out of the possum's pouch. What about Mossberg Scout with cheek razor? I don't know, buddy. What about it? SOE slings work well on bolt guns. Yeah, we got a padded 2-point also. Looking for something for your Scout. But all right, are we back online? Yeah. Lever gun chest rig works good for bolt action. It'll hold up to 4570 rounds. It'll hold 357 38 rounds, depending, you know, whatever lever gun you have, which means it will also hold 308. Philippine Nomad, what up, buddy? $128 of you on here right now. That's a high number. That's higher than we normally are. So welcome. Now hit that thumbs up for us. Do that free thing. Don't use black Berkey purification element. Okay, tell me why. Because you watched the video from the guy that put out all the videos talking about how bad Berkey was. Did you also notice that that guy who put those videos out sells another brand of water filter? Is that what you're going to tell me? Fingers are crossed for Tactical Blossom shirt. Man, every time I hear some, like, I love the idea. I'll end up, we do 120 shirts every Monday. I just had 120 shirts come in here today. This is the new shirt right here. Entitled to nothing, earn everything. Originally it said work for everything. And then my guy here, he said, I like earn better. So we threw the idea to a few people, and that's what it came up with right there. What's on the back? I don't even know what's on the back of this. I think something similar. You guys tell me what's on the back. If I can get this iPad to sit here. Hold on. I think I have it. Okay. What's on the back here? I can't see it. I can't see it. Can you see it? What's it say on the back? Mine says, dude. What's mine say? Sweet. Same thing. I saw Berkey was having issues with counterfeit black filters flooding. Yeah, buy them from Berkey. There's all kinds of knockoffs. And originally the Berkey filters were called water wicks, and they had a ceramic. And you can still buy those ceramics. I think Berkey even sells the white filters still. You can buy them all over the place. You can buy them on eBay. You can build your own water filters. You know, you can use stainless steel pots. You can use 5-gallon buckets. Hail Zoltan. Yeah, I like dude, where's my car? Jaeger used to always say that. I'm like, I'll get that tattoo if you get that tattoo. He's like, I go, I'll get the sweet one. I'll get it. And we never did. Shirt reminds me of Wrangler Star videos on Richmond, north of Richmond. Why does this shirt remind you of that? I watched Wrangler Star's live feed today. The ceramic's the way to go. I've got, what do I have? I have MSR filters, which have charcoal with iodine impregnation, so it does viruses. I have Katadine. I have MSR. I have a bunch of filters. What are the other names I'm not thinking of? Stainless steel pots. Harbor Freight hood for something used there set to build my Berkey right on. You mentioned lever gun rigs. Didn't see you had any on the shelf. None in stock on the website. Jeremy, there's not. Send me an email. We'll run a few. I've got a couple guys asking for them. Filter my water through SOE gear and test. It comes from my sweat. I have very much testosterone. I have so much testosterone that Amanda's muscles get bigger. Got a hella confused between that article and video about black versus white Berkey. I'm old school, still using. So I've got black filters in there. I think there's 6 in my filter unit. And then I've got the white, not to be confused with the water wick, not the ceramic ones. I have the white kind of stumpy ones that pull out all of the fluoride. like video game stats, SOE, NSW rig, plus 35 testosterone points. That's right. You better be careful with that NSW rig. Women will leave their panties around. Your wife will get upset. You'll just be driving down the road and they'll throw them in your open window. Be careful. Looked into his claims and they're bullshit. That's kind of what I got from it, because there was a lot of talk for about a month about Berkey. And every time you'd see somebody talking, they would link to one of this dude's 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. And every time you looked at that, he had a link to a different water filter that nobody had ever heard of at the time that he was selling. Patrick, what's up? Can we see the tactical possum? Nah, it's over there. PP1, PF1 for the white filter, PF2 for the fluoride filter. And if you guys get on Berkey's website, they have sales like every holiday. They do a little sale, and they'll also notify you when stuff comes back in, because like a lot of their stuff sells out pretty quick. He's operating right now. Please call back. What are we talking about? Oh, the possum. I was not referencing a video. Don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. What's the video? Work in water testing for a living. Okay, so you work in water testing, and you were saying that you have tested the black Berkey filters, and they do not filter out what they're supposed to. Is that like? Let's be very clear about what it is you're saying. And what do you mean you work in water testing? Not saying you don't, not disputing it, like educate us here. Super excited, got my lower today. You're going to assemble AR-10. Cool, man. That's cool. Like they have a water, there's a MOS that is like water, is it water filtration in the Army? I think the Marine Corps has an MOS for, maybe it's water sanitation. Zero water filter. I've heard of zero water filter, but I can't picture a zero water filter. There's a dude that has a YouTube channel. I think it's called Under the Microscope. And I watched him do a video today. He went out to his pond. Well, I watched the video today. He went out to his pond and pulled out some water and looked at it through the microscope. Very interesting. There's a ton of stuff alive in there, and he seemed to know what all of it was. And then he had it in a like a big Ziploc freezer bag, and hooked punched a hole and rubber banded a life straw, and then filtered it through the life straw. And the life straw came out still with a little, after it was filtered, had a little tinge of green to it. And then he ran that slide under the microscope, and there wasn't anything in there. It actually worked. It filtered all that shit out under the microscope. Now, under a microscope, you won't see like chlorine and such. I've been filtering my water with my stomach. Yeah, we used to drink out of cow ponds and stuff when we were kids. They tell you, it's like my friend made a video the other day, and he's like, you know, when I was younger, I was really led to believe that we would have to deal with a lot more quicksand and fire in our lives, and I've never like ran across quicksand in real life. Been using the zero filter for 2 months for a family of 3 that only drinks water and milk. Still shows 0 STDs. I know you didn't say STDs. Did Alex Jones have his own Berkeys? I think he sells Berkeys. Extra napkins eaten in moderation are like a bedtime tea. Chris from Preparedness 101 YouTube channel, an old video about building a building with Berkey filters. Right on. Anyone new coming to SRF? Anybody on here coming to SRF? Ordered the new shirt. Thanks, Patrick. It'll ship to you tomorrow morning. We went back and forth we changed this shirt about 20 times to get it to where it's at. We went back and forth over a couple days. Eating any form of paper is seriously bad for your stomach. Why is that? Why is that? Like, I always thought we could just, like, if things were really bad, you could, like, chew on a 2x4. I was told that a 2x4 actually has wood alcohol in it, and it's actually poisonous. Good old stop, drop, and roll. That shit didn't work. Or get under your desk. I've been buying up bomb shelters. Like, I'm going to buy a whole field worth of little kids' school chairs, and we're just going to have, like, civil defense. That's going to be the storm shelter field right there. Inks, dyes, and the glues. I use under the sink double carbon cartridge filter. Yeah, I need to do like a whole building system. I've had a zero water. Yeah, because like people don't realize like we drink filtered water, right? We're cognizant to drink clean water. But the big is it's said that skin is the biggest organ in your body. Is that correct? Skin is an organ. What was that? They say that your body will absorb all the chemicals out of water. Matt, you and your wife are coming, right on. Matt Christopher, what's up? Under the sink double cartridge. Yeah, and then you've got UV and you've got like magnet systems. You can put all kinds of stuff in line. Kangen. Look up Kangen. All you guys on here that seem to know a lot more about water than I do, and that's not like sarcasm, that's real. Like all you dudes that know something about water, check out that Kangen water system. The black filters had a negligible effect on the ppb reading in organic carbon testing. That is testing to pharma standards. Got it. Your groin absorbs toxins the fastest. Look into water heater sludge. I still can't find any clearly saying what it is, but we all shower. Oh yeah, like when you drain your water heater out and it really, really stinks. Haig does great whole house building filter softener combo system. Also do big reverse osmosis systems for restaurants and cafes. That's good info. Waiting to see when daughter's police academy graduation falls on before heading to SRF. Trained in Camden twice with tax response. Right on. October 14th and 15th, we are having the Self-Reliance Festival. We will have 1,000 people here for it. It is important enough for 1,000 people to come. You should look into it. UV stabilizing water is the way to go. pH alkaline water absorbs more readily and supposed to dehydrate. Yeah, and you can adjust the pH so it puts out a alkaline water, I guess, for like cleaning surfaces and stuff. It's an expensive little machine. Dr. Barry put a whole home reverse osmosis system in their house. We'll do what he did then. We'll go over and look at his and see what he got. All right, guys. Hey, good conversation tonight. Awesome that it was important enough for you guys to be here with us rather than doing something. I know you could have been doing anything else right now, and you did this. Thank you. If you placed orders tonight, especially your shirt guys and stuff, if you placed orders for stuff you saw on the wall, that'll ship to you tomorrow. We'll get it out tomorrow morning. You'll have tracking by the afternoon, and you'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror by the weekend. Acid water for cleaning, alkaline for drinking. Dang, Amanda, that's got to be expensive. I modified a basic one to do something similar. So the Kangen water system, there's a lady here at SRF that is a rep for them. She sells the units. She had a child. I don't know how old the child was. 100% nonverbal, autistic. When they started using this water system, that was the only change in that time of like a 3-week period. The kid began to speak. When you search it, there are a lot of reviews saying similar things. I do not have any autistic children, but some people accuse me of being autistic, so I'll take all the help I can get. If it speeds me up some, verbal fluency, thought processing, I'll buy whatever it is. See you guys. Have a good night.